call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. The Dome, home to the Orange and Syracuse University, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And we'll be underway. On the move from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So Ohio State's offense takes the field for the first time today. Here's the handoff. He's in open space downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
That's a really nice run right there. And one of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach, would have loved to have this guy in his backfield? His running style just marries so well with that. When you think about Ohio State and their tradition at running back, right? With all the athletes they've had throughout the decades, this guy was meant to play in the shoe.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to throw. It's Burks. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cummings. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Slithers into space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on second and long. Gonna run it. It's Townsend. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
And the Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Safe completion on the screen. Turning, got enough space. Touchdown, Ohio State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They took it 71 yards down the field, and the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Syracuse's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to, they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the pocket drop. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Gets the back moving. Looking for room. It's Townsend.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Line getting set on second down. Handoff to the fullback. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. The Buckeyes come to the line on 30 short, looking to keep the drive moving. Give to the fullback. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And David, this is where I think you could have excelled. You're a great defensive end. There's other positions you could have played. Fullback, I know, being one of them. How about that guy there picking up the first?
That's a nice job. Don't make this hard. Don't make it overly complex. We've seen the big fellas block all the time. Give him a bone, reward him. Now he'll block harder and he'll block longer in the future.
And the Buckeyes are rolling down the field. Back to throw, it's Burks. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And he's wrapped up after a solid... Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got it.
Going deep. He's got it inside the 25. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line.
First down for the offense.
That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work first and 10. Looking for the score. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. The Buckeyes have taken it inside the 20. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for them. They'll send the back in motion. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was...
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Trying to get the edge on the toss. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The toss to the outside. Finding an escape route. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Now on 1st down from the 43. The offense changing the play. Dropping back, it's Burks. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this 1st half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet.
So 1st play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Trying to get the edge on the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive. Might be calling a hot route. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make. And I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Buckeyes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Grab near the marker, it's Vaughn. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
I like the play call, right? Quick hitting run play. You give it to the fullback. You're attacking the bubbles in that 3-4 defense. And nice job by the linebacker. He knew that was not going to be an easy tackle.
The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Catch in the middle, it's Vaughn. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough. To throw, it's Burks. Looking left. He's got it. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them. They've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. On the ground, it's Townsend. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll run the toss. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They just handed the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No, sir, no mas. Get it together.
Trying to get it to the marker. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're showing confidence in their running game in the red zone.
And the gamble pays off. Down in tight in the red zone. You go for it on 4th and short. You pick up the 1st down, and now you've got your whole playbook at your disposal. This offense, they're thinking 6 points.
Slams ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Gets the back moving. Give to the fullback. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing.
I like the idea of going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative play.
Makes the grab. It's Vaughn. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Burks. He tries to take the top off. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
How about that? The mindset of the offensive coordinator. You got a really big lead. You're sitting really pretty, but I think this is just about rubbing your nose in it and trying to make bigger plays down the field, but the defense finally got it.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They just keep firing. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Gets him in stride inside the 10. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. With the run on first and goal. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll be stopped for no gain.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Burks. He's going to fire deep. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
And the defense makes him play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
The throw. And the pass was broken up, incomplete, and there's a flag on the field. This could be offensive holding. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He spins that thing down the middle. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. He'll be stopped. Ball, and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Going right to work up top. It's complete on the right side. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Syracuse might take a shot here on second and short. He'll keep it himself. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. The RPO, it's complete. Guys, let's talk about Syracuse. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that. But Palmer, it's the body of work. Everything he did this season is going to be taken into account. And it's going to be tough, I think, for him to keep his job.
It's a combination of wins and losses this year, but it's also about who's out there. There's some good big-time candidates, some good coaches that could come in. We know they've got the money to spend. It just seems like they're going to make a change.
And I like what this offense did. They run the option. They're good at it. They read it. They run the pitch. They get some positive yards. But more importantly, they set up a fourth and really short. They're successful in these situations most of the time.
Past the 30. At the 20, he's got space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cuse.
And a Nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
35, Syracuse, 14.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. Looking downfield, it's Burks. Unloads it left. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. All wideouts, no backs. He wants to change this route. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. He slings it deep to the left. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. One more play to pad the stats. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And the offense comes up short on 3rd down, but I'll tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on 4th down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
Going over the top. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. What a big penalty at this juncture in the game. All locked up, and they get called for the pass interference. Wants to throw on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
Now we'll put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.